Great movie.
Thank you. That's not a terrifying voice at all. No, that doesn't give me dystopian vibes. No.
Exactly. Why have they added that in?
You know, it's
Recording in progress.
Maybe capitalism was a mistake, guys.
I can't surprise anyone anymore. It's
No.
bullshit.
How have you not given it up? It's been over 30 episodes. How have you not given that up?
This is a great start, guys. I love this.
Hi.
It's always a chaotic start. You were in our 10th episode. You should know this.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I know this already. It's just the fucking the dystopian sci-fi lady saying meeting is being recorded. I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay, sure, whatever. Anyway, hello.
Hi, peeps.
Welcome to Blue Minds Think Alike. We continue with our guest month. First of all, that is Lou.
That's Shaz.
And we have Danny Madrigal.
Danny!
Back in our fucking podcast thingy.
Please help me. I'm being held against my will.
What?
Oh, Danny!
Big Guy Guns trained on me.
Oh, you think we have such capabilities? How lovely.
No, I'm kidding. I'm here. I'm totally here on my own free will. Totally. Not scared for my life at all. No.
I'm not gonna come and like kill you.
You better stop that sentence right there.
Hi.
Okay, I lost my track.
Yeah, but Danny was our first ever guest, and we had to have him back.
Yeah.
Because we might as well get back into the movie atmosphere and talk about movies we've actually seen this year, whether old or new. Because who knows?
Yeah.
And where do we want to start?
Danny.
Hi guys. So I saw the Eternals recently, actually.
And, I still need to see that movie.
I have some opinions. That Rotten Tomatoes score should be higher. It should be higher. Because I was expecting to go into that movie because I saw the trailers for it at every movie I would see just the trailer playing and be like, please God.
The trailers are fucking beautiful.
But me, I'm like, I don't give a shit about this movie. I just want to watch Michael Myers kill people. I do not give a shit about the Eternals. You know what movie I saw.
And then he was
and then I went to go see it. I went with my family to go see it.
Nice.
And surprisingly, I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. I gave a shit about the characters. I really liked where the story went.
Mm-hmm.
There are some pacing issues with it. The ending, I don't like the way it ends. Really, it feels too Marvel-y the way it ends for a movie that's so different in tone and in the vibe.
Fair.
But the controversy surrounding that movie is such fucking bullshit. Like I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Like it. First of all, worse than like Captain Marvel or Thor: The Dark World. Fuck you. Second of all, the whole thing of people getting so like up in their shit about representation and whatnot is such bullshit at this point.
I've not seen
that is the most diverse family in the MCU currently.
I haven't seen any of the controversy. What's been happening?
So there is like one gay character in the entire movie, and he's seen with his family and his husband and their child that they have together.
Mm-hmm.
And people were losing their absolute shit about it for whatever reason. So they started
come on, we're not in the Stone Age anymore.
And then, because there's like a wide diverse cast of characters from, Kumail, I can't pronounce his name, but who Kumail Nanjiani, and then there's a deaf character in the film, and a bunch of other characters that are, diverse.
Lauren Redloff.
Yeah, her. People have been complaining about it. It's like, oh, it's too woke, it's forcing an agenda down our throats, and blah 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 blah. The bullshit that got The Last of Us Part 2 the controversy that it did.
Okay.
Even though when you actually see the final product, it's it's just there. It's not like here shove it. It's just natural. It's fucking
Yeah, it's
natural.
not shoved down your throat.
Especially since we're living
I
in
have to say something about the death controversy, because there's something called A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place Part 2 that has a deaf character in it. Also, deaf people are being more represented because they deserve to be, especially as I can say this as well, just because of like, even though I don't fully watch the program, I've been keeping up with it. Strictly Come Dancing in the UK introduced its first deaf contestant. And she is soaring through the show. She's able to dance even without hearing the fucking music. And literally, she is teaching everybody around her the sign language. Because basically, people are asking, how do you say that was fabulous? And then you just see a lot of thank yous and a lot of just sign language in general. And the thing is, it's part of everyday life, because every time on television as well, sometimes you see the sign language interpreters on the screen when they're signing the subtitles for some of the dialogue. It's a normal thing. Like, I don't understand why people are just saying they're throwing it in our faces when it's happened in everyday life. It's on your television screen.
It's like the first gay couple as well.
Yeah, the first gay couple.
And on Dancing on Ice.
Yeah.
There was a hell of a lot of controversy about
Dancing on Ice had the first ever same-sex dance partners.
Yeah, because it was H and Matt.
H and Matt, yeah. And people loved them. But also there were people being absolute bigots. You're always going to get those bigots. But unfortunately, you can't get rid of them because you don't know how to shut their damn mouths.
Yeah, exactly.
But Eternals, if I had to give my review or my thoughts on it, very beautiful movie. The story was really engaging. All the characters, even like the smaller characters, were fully realized, in my opinion. I like the direction they took with it. It was a very unexpected direction. I honestly thought that the plot would be, it's just gonna be another Marvel movie, but slightly prettier. But the way the story like plays out, I'm like, oh god, this is interesting. I really enjoyed it. I wish more people would have enjoyed it, and I wish these fucking YouTubers would shut the fuck up finally. Like, please, I'm begging you people to stop, because it's ruining art now.
Everyone has their own interpretations, and plus, like, Chloe Zhao won an Oscar. There's a reason she can do what she can do really well.
And to say that this is the worst Marvel movie is complete bullshit. I'm sorry. I've seen worse.
Yeah, Thor: The Dark World
is forgettable.
Very.
The moment
the
I watched
only highlights for Captain Marvel, I'm sorry, Brie, the only highlights are Goose.
I don't like Captain Marvel. I'm sorry, people.
It's because Captain Marvel and Thor: The Dark World are just straight boring. They're just average at best. Like, they don't have anything to offer. Like, I walked out of Thor: The Dark World when I first saw it with my dad, and I immediately forgot what happened in that movie.
I don't actually know what happened in that movie. I can't
remember the plot details. Like, Marvel's had its hits and misses, and they admit that. But Eternals is definitely, like, this. They've gotten to a point where they've got a good formula.
Yeah.
And they're hitting it pretty well. It's just Eternals is just being hit because they've got a milestone in bringing in one of their first gay characters. I mean, the other one's probably going to be brought in Multiverse of Madness, because America Chavez is going to be brought in, and she's LGBT Latino.
Nice. Now, Eternals is a really good movie. Like, I was talking about it with some coworkers yesterday. We're like, yeah, the controversy surrounding it is bullshit. It's bullshit. It's nothing but talking points. That's it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, they can complain about it all they want, but like, DC, like, mainly the Arrowverse, has been getting away with it for ages. They've been doing it for a long time with the LGBTQ characters. I could just say on behalf of Legends of Tomorrow of how much beautiful LGBT awareness there is just in that show. And it's just like, they don't get complaints because people know what they're about. Whereas I think it's because it's being introduced, people are creating stuff about it. And it's just like, Go back to your feckin' high horses.
Plus, it's on Disney.
That's another thing.
That's what people are moaning about, I think.
I will say this
it in the kids' faces.
LeFou.
That pissed me off.
Yeah.
I always knew he was gay.
Everyone knew LeFou was gay.
Easily, the way he hits on Gaston.
The way he talks about him too is like, oh, get stung. It's like, oh, shut the fuck up, man.
And like LeFou having that one moment where he starts dancing with a man.
Yeah, I know.
That was the controversy. See, these people, they're like Fox News of nerd culture.
There's a reason
Moving on.
There's a reason we say come to Britain.
Moving on, though.
Yeah.
I could talk about Halloween Kills, but that's for later.
Haven't seen that yet.
I haven't seen Halloween Kills yet. Here's the thing. I know I can't ever watch it because I wouldn't be able to sit through it and just go, no. But I was actually interested because they were bringing back original actors again.
Yeah.
And now Scream's trying to do the same thing in January.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I'm not too sure on that one.
What?
Yeah. There's a fifth Scream movie.
Scream is doing another movie. They've brought back Sidney Prescott. They've brought back Courtney Cox.
They brought back Dewey.
Yeah, they brought him back too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How many times does that man need to die in the program?
No.
I mean, in the film.
Listen, I am so fed up with Scream right now because it's like, leave Sydney alone. She did nothing wrong. She
She literally answered the phone.
Why do people keep fucking?
You've got to give a reason for her to do something wrong.
Yeah.
She didn't do anything. She
was
literally
making
didn't do
popcorn
anything.
and answered the phone.
That wasn't Sydney.
That was Drew Barrymore's character.
Because she actually got killed.
Oh yeah.
She
ran the wrong way. Yeah. Okay.
She got yeeted from the movie.
Yeah, she did get yeeted.
Yeah.
Into a tree.
With her guts hanging out.
Yes.
But Halloween Kills.
Great scene. Halloween Kills. Okay, so Halloween Kills, I really enjoyed. But my biggest criticism is that there isn't much there in terms of story. Like the last sequel that came out had a really good story. It was like a straight revenge thriller with Laurie Strode dealing with her trauma. This movie was just Michael Myers killing people in the most creative way possible and a bunch of dumb fucking idiots where throughout the entire runtime of the movie, I'm like, please don't fucking open that door. Don't you fucking dumbass motherfucker.
Yeah.
You deserve to die. But it is a very fun movie to watch if you just want to see a bunch of people getting absolutely demolished by Michael Myers. There's a moment in the film where like an angry mob surrounds him, with the angry mob got annoying after a while because it kept chanting "Evil dies tonight." I'm like, yeah, no, he's not dying tonight. You can't kill the boogeyman.
They've still got a third movie to make. So.
You can't kill the boogeyman. And he's like surrounded by the mob, right? And like they're all getting ready to beat the fuck out of him. And Michael, like he does have his mask on at that point. He grabs his mask and puts it on. And I don't know if you guys ever read or watched Watchmen before. You know the scene where Rorschach says, I'm not like locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Think that scene, but he doesn't say anything. He just looks around. Everyone is like, you're all fucked and you don't even know it yet. He just gives that look. And he's like, I'm like, all right, let's do this. I got places to be. And he just goes after them. It's a fun scene, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. But I'm very excited to see where they take Halloween Ends. That's the one that I was more looking forward to than Halloween Kills. Because I knew that Halloween Kills was going to just be the middle chapter in this story. It's just to be okay.
When it's trilogies, the middle chapter is always kind of like the one you will rewatch less, just because again that happened with Maze Runner. Scorch Trials was the one you watch less because it's the middle.
It's the middle one, yeah.
Whereas Death Cure and Maze Runner are the actual beginning and end.
Yeah. And Yeah, this one's kind of like that. It's not like, Dark Knight or Empire, where those are just genuinely great movies that you can watch, that they hold up with the rest of the trilogy. And it's just a fun watch. It's a fun watch. It isn't offensive. They don't try to change anything particular with Michael. It's one thing that I appreciate about these newer movies more than the sequels in the 80s. Because in the sequels, they tried to explain Michael, and you don't need to explain him, really. He's just evil. That's it. He's just a crazy guy that went mad and started killing people.
He's just a serial killer.
He's just a serial killer. Fucking making him connected to Laurie Strode is a stupid twist. Making him connected to a family.
Which they put in the first one, which was basically, that's what someone did to make it get attention.
No, they did it for Halloween 2. Because in the first one, they weren't related. But because the studio saw that slashes were popping up left and right, they were making money, kind of like the superhero craze of today. They're like, all right, we're gonna make another Halloween movie, and it's like, well, how the fuck are we gonna do this? And they told Carpenter, who was writing the film, said, make him relate to Laurie Strode. I'm like, damn it. You give that at that point, you give evil a reason.
They basically, like in the Halloween reboot, like when they released it in 2018, they axed that. They axed it by just saying, "Oh, someone made it up as a rumor."
Yep, I love it.
Like, it's stupid.
And Michael feels more like a character in these newer films instead of just another slasher villain. Because there's a scene in Kills where he's like just putting knives into a guy who's like already dead, and he's like, he kind of had some moment where he's like admiring his art, is going, "Damn, I'm good," and then proceeds to stab again. I'm sorry, I love that character to death. He's like my second favorite film character of all time. He's just so creepy, but he's also like, he's more than just like your typical Jason Voorhees character. And I love that they finally realized that in these new movies. And I can't wait to see where they go with Halloween Ends. I'm genuinely looking forward to that one the most.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to Resident Evil, the new one, coming out on Netflix. But I read something the other day and now I don't want to watch it.
Tell me now.
What?
Resident Evil, the new movie, is not good for anyone who hates clowns.
Oh
Fuck.
The Welcome to Raccoon City. Yeah, that's coming out in theaters though, not Netflix.
Is it?
That's theaters.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
Netflix series is completely something different.
For fuck's sake. Fine. Theaters.
That's enough about me. Yasmin, what have you seen recently?
I'm gonna bring this up because he is right over here. He is right over here.
Oh, hey, it's Shang-Chi.
It's Shang-Chi.
The kicky kick.
Here's the thing. I was originally going to do a review for it for the channel. Then it got a bit late. But all I can say about that movie is holy shit. I saw it 3 times. I can't help but praise it to high freaking heaven. I think Sean and Katie are going to be an absolute fucking duo.
You haven't seen it, have you? Yeah, I agree with that.
I haven't been to the cinema this year.
I think it's the 12th. I think it comes out.
What,
Disney
12th of what?
12th of November. I want to say. I'm going to verify
it on my big TV.
Hang on a moment.
I don't have to watch it on my iPad anymore. I can watch it on my big TV.
Nice.
Disney Plus Day.
Pardon me.
Pardon.
I'm trying to find what they've.
Tiptoe by the window.
Disney Plus Day taking place on November 12th. Shang-Chi is out on Friday.
Okay.
Shang-Chi is out on Friday.
I can watch it then.
Yeah.
Sweet. I also quite enjoyed Shang-Chi a lot, surprisingly.
That's good.
Yeah.
What did I like that the villain wasn't like your typical I want to end the world type villain.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything. No, I swear I won't. I just really liked how they executed the story and the way it turned out. I thought it was really good.
It's very much about family.
Yeah.
If you want to spoil it,
fucking Vin Diesel.
bye.
Fucking
Vin Diesel shows up and just gets
Vin Diesel's
I can't hear
family.
nothing.
By
Put your
the
shit on,
way,
Lou.
Lou, the family thing is not a spoiler.
What now?
The family
It's
thing
not a
isn't a
spoiler. They
spoiler.
literally put it in from the fucking trailer that family was going to be involved.
Oh right, yeah, I know that. But I meant if you wanted to say anything else
Oh,
about the
no,
film.
No.
We're not going to do that to you.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it was fine if you wanted to. I'd just be like this, going la 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 la.
Yes, but then you'd have to rewatch the episode.
No, I don't. Yasmin
Yeah,
edits
shit.
it. No, Wade edits it.
Yeah, Wade edits it, and he's seen the
Oh.
movie.
He's already seen it.
I edit other things on this channel.
Oh yeah.
What's another movie? You know, the last duel was really good.
Mm,
The last what?
the
Duel?
last duel.
Oh
Yeah.
right, okay.
That's
Did you
probably going to be
see-
Oscar nods, isn't it?
Probably. Did you see it, Yasmin?
I haven't seen it, no. I've heard of it.
It was surprisingly really good. I like the story that they told with it, and Ridley Scott did a great job directing it. Believe it or not, it was written by Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, along with the third writer. I forgot who the third writer was.
The guys that wrote Dogma?
No,
No, they didn't write Dogma. They were in
Argo.
Dogma.
Kevin Smith wrote Dogma and directed it.
Argo was written by Ben Affleck and
I was written by Ben Affleck.
Matt Damon.
Good Will Hunting was written by Ben
That's
Affleck and Matt
that,
Damon.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was the
I
first
don't
time
know.
they were
Was
working together.
Argo involved for something? I just remember Argo and Oscar.
Ben Affleck was the director for Argo.
Okay, that's what I remember.
Yeah.
Everyone says
yeah.
Ben Affleck's shit. I don't think he is.
No, he wasn't shit. He genuinely wasn't.
No, he gets a lot of controversy for like no particular reason. A lot had to do with because he's Batman, or he was Batman, or is he still Batman? I'm not sure.
No, he's not still Batman.
No, he's not.
It's Robert, isn't it?
Yeah,
Robert
it's Robert.
Pattinson now.
Because
The Twilight dude.
we'll talk about Batman later, just because
Yeah.
DC fandom stuff.
Yeah. What else? And because of like his alcoholism and like his past with some people, and because people like to just the paparazzi love to take pictures of him and whoever he's dating at the time.
People
So
just love to shit on him.
yeah. So you just have like a lot of pictures of him and Ana de Armas.
He's
Ooh.
back with J-Lo.
It's back with J-Lo, which if you haven't seen No Time to Die, watch it.
Yeah, Ana de Armas is just
She is
an amazing actress in general.
Yeah, and she is absolutely gorgeous.
Ditto. I wish I just like was her.
I've missed out on a lot of films.
You have, Lou, and we're sorry.
It's okay. I just
I'll
haven't
get
been
you a
out.
round trip cinema ticket.
I haven't been out to the cinema. That's the problem.
Yeah, I have a few times. I can't remember all the films I've seen, but I can remember a few.
That's fun.
What's another good one?
I watched In the Heights.
Oh, what'd you think of it?
I didn't find it too bad. I enjoyed, literally, it was an experience where I could just feel like I was singing along to the musical, and I cried. I cried.
It was a good time.
I got so fucking
Was it
emotional. Here's the thing. I saw this movie on my birthday.
Oof.
So I had me, Robin, Izzy, and Tamsin, my friends. And we all know Robin. We call each other out on everything.
Yep.
Let's just say as soon as I cried, I turned around and looked at her. She was crying and she said, "You did this to me. You did this to me." And we were just crying together in the middle of the movie.
Was it the abuela scene?
It was Abuela.
Ah, that got me too. I didn't cry, but like the scene that was like shit. Have you seen anything new recently?
No.
Oh, Lou.
It's okay,
No,
Lou.
I don't
But
think I have.
I have to say the soundtrack to
Ooh.
that film.
I saw Luca.
Oh, you saw Luca.
Yeah, Disney.
Yeah.
That's fucking adorable.
But yeah, I love the soundtrack completely. I didn't see. Here's the thing. I get there was a huge controversy about colorism in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't exactly know what to say on that note, but I just enjoyed it for what it was. And like, there were different types of people in that movie. There were different like skin tones, colors. Like I didn't get it, but if other people have like an issue with it, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to comment. It's really hard to comment.
It's it's a thing where I'm coming at this from my own perspective because it comes from Hispanic.
Hispanic.
You dumb fuck. You dumb fat fuck. You dumb stupid motherfucker.
Danny.
Hispanic.
No.
Hispanic. Listen, I'm talking to myself. Okay. A Hispanic background.
Yeah.
And I used to be one of those dickheads who really didn't give a shit about diversity and thought it was stupid. I was an edgy teenager back in the day. I fucking look back and I go, it's a slap you. So now when it comes to representation, I do believe like, yeah, it does matter, and I'm still pissed about the Blue Beetle situation. But I do see where they're
know what
coming
that situation is.
No, I don't.
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I get where they're coming from with it. And the thing is that it's not always going to be perfect when it comes to representation. You can't put everything in there, especially like when, someone like myself who grew up, in a very like Mexican household, we didn't really know all that many other Hispanic cultures or Latino cultures. So you can't get everyone in there. The one in particular that they're complaining about is the Afro Latino, which is half black, half Latino, half Hispanic people that don't get representation.
All right, okay.
But the thing is that, like, for a good chunk of us, we don't really grow up around that. Especially since like a good chunk of our families are very racist. You would hear like some Hispanic moms or dads say like you will never date if you ever date a black person, I don't want you here in my house, or like don't date a black person, which is weird because it's like love whoever you're gonna love, right?
Yeah, exactly. Love is love.
So so Afro Hispanic or Afro Latino don't really get represented all that much because it's not like out there, it's very small, very niche. No, not niche, but it's small.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get like 100% representation, but I think for the most part what they did in this film in terms of representation was really solid. It wasn't like offensive or stereotypical. It was just a bunch of people just living their lives,
I agree. Yeah. That's how it felt. It definitely felt that their stories were being told right in front of you.
Yeah.
Because Usnavi is the storyteller, and he does a really good job with it.
And the representation could be better. There's always room for improvement for everything, but I think making a big deal out of it and like talking shit about the creator because of that situation, it's just childish at that point.
Yeah.
It's another good movie that I saw. I saw it last night in Soho this weekend as well.
I want to fucking see that.
It is really good. It is surprisingly really good. I think it's going to be one of those cult classics that get remembered down the line, like Suspiria.
When they released that first trailer, I was just hooked.
Oh yeah, without doubt.
Because when they had that trailer where you could just hear Anna Taylor-Joy just singing Downtown.
You know, her name is actually pronounced Anya.
Anya. Sorry.
I found that out recently. I'm like, oh God, I feel
Anya
bad
Taylor-Joy.
now. Her and what's her name? Thomasin McKenzie, who's the lead
Thomasin
actress. Fucking great performances, the both of them. Fucking fantastic performances out of the both of them.
I like listening to both of you.
I feel bad. I feel bad. Oh God, Lou.
No, don't feel bad. What?
You can talk about Luca in a bit.
I'm quite happy to sat here listening.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what I had to do with you and Wade during Critical Role.
Hi.
Hold on, wait,
Last Night in Soho, I do really want to see.
It's a good one. You should check it out.
I love Edgar Wright.
The cinematography in the movie is amazing.
What were you about to say, Danny?
Oh, your tattoo. It reminds me of Travis Willingham's tattoo.
Because it is.
Because it is.
It's the exact.
What does it say?
Worthy.
Okay. Oh yeah, Kizzy's store. God, I hate myself.
No.
The Last Night in Soho.
All right, Last Night in Soho. The cinematography in the movie and so much of the special effects are just so well done, because a lot of it is being done practically. From what I read online, it's done practically. A lot of like the camera tricks and shit. And I'm sitting there going like, oh my God, this is amazing. And this isn't a story spoiler. It's just someone who's in there. You know the twins from Harry Potter?
Yeah, Fred and George.
They're in the movie.
Yes!
Wait, what?
Very briefly.
The Weasley twins!
The Weasley twins. They're in the movie.
Way.
Very briefly, you have to like look for them. I'll tell you where it is. You know in the trailer when Thomasin McKenzie's character, she walks into the place for the first time and she goes into she sees the mirror.
Yeah.
And she sees Anya Taylor-Joy's character.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they show up.
Oh, are they? Oh. So one on one side on the other.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
That is good.
Especially to use mirror tricks.
Yeah.
You've got to have twins.
Gotta have twins. But yeah, it was a surprisingly good time. I have one issue with the movie. It doesn't like ruin it as a whole, but it's just like oh God, what was that?
And a little issue.
A nuisance where I'm just like, you could cut this entire character out of the movie and nothing would change. Because he's that useless of a character.
Wait, which?
He isn't in the trailer, and I don't want to spoil it.
He isn't in the trailer, okay.
He isn't in the
Because
trailer.
I thought you were going to talk about Matt Smith's character there for a second, and I was just like, it kind of is an integral part of it from what the trailers said.
Oh no, not him. He is oof. I'm not gonna say anything other than that. I'm not gonna say anything other than that. But it's just one particular character. If you see it, you'll know who I'm talking about. And I was just like, you could not be in this movie and no one would care. Like every time he got on screen, I'm like, please die, please fucking die, please God, fucking kill me already.
Damn.
I saw that. I saw what else did I see recently? I finally watched Euphoria for the first time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Euphoria.
Great show. Great fucking show.
Is that the one that
with Zendaya?
That's
Zendaya's show that's hugely like very much
which is like a
controversial topics.
Yeah. Great show though. Great show.
I'm trying to think what else I've seen because I've seen Shang-Chi. I've seen
Black Widow.
I have not seen.
I haven't seen it either.
It's not.
The only thing I watched out of Black Widow was the Florence Pugh Yelena clips on YouTube because
she was the best part of the movie.
She has the best part, yeah.
I've not even seen any
I was
of
going
that.
to talk about fallopian tubes. Just that in one sentence, and I was just like,
"Yep,
dead."
I want to see more of you. Fucking Florence Pugh is such a fantastic actress.
Florence Pugh, yeah.
Fucking The first time I ever saw her in anything was in Midsummer. So I got to see her.
First time I ever saw her was
front.
fighting with my family.
Oh yeah, that's right. She plays one of the
She plays
wrestlers.
Paige.
Yeah. Yes, she was
She's
Paige.
Paige. She's the person the movie is about.
Yeah.
Nice.
But no, Black Widow was it's whatever.
Yeah, I kind of lost my interest for Black Widow quite a bit. But when Shang-Chi's trailer came about, I was like, right, sign me the fuck up.
I wasn't excited for Shang-Chi either. You guys know my opinion on where I stand with Marvel at the moment with Endgame and whatnot.
I know.
Yeah. So, but I was surprisingly, I really enjoyed Shang-Chi. God damn it.
Shang-Chi.
I also enjoyed some of the Disney Plus shows too.
Yeah.
WandaVision, I wasn't a fan of the finale.
Loki's a big enjoyment for me.
WandaVision.
What if?
I enjoyed Falcon and Winter Soldier the most out of the three for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Because Loki has that sort of Twin Peaks-esque ending. I'm like, okay, now it's gonna be another fucking season. My big issue is the incestuous romance in the fucking show. I'm like, he falls in love with that's not gonna.
He's in love with himself.
That's weird.
A version of
incest.
Totally not incest.
Disney, what are you doing?
Is George Lucas writing the show now?
Moving on.
God damn it, George! You plan it all the way. You don't do it at all. I wonder what his thought process was. Like after Empire, right, and Return of the Jedi, he's like, guys, I think I'm gonna make them related. George, you do know that they had a makeout scene in Empire, right? Yeah, we can brush past that. They're related. They're actually twins. George.
Oh fuck.
George, plan your shit out. We cannot put this in. It's too weird. I'm gonna put it in anyway.
Moving on.
And then the prequels come out, and Anakin is practically.
For fuck's sake, don't stop.
And chaos ensues.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere.
I have the privileges to press a mute button. You do realize that?
Tangents.
Well, yeah, I'm just going to talk about trailers I've seen, just because. I'm interested to see how Mobius turns out, because the second trailer came out.
Yeah.
That's interesting. It's piqued my interest a little bit more.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen Venom Let There Be Carnage.
It's whatever.
It's
I hate the way they did Carnage in the movie. I hated it so much.
Mobius.
Wasted potential, I tell you. Wasted potential. What else?
When DC fandom happened as well.
The Batman. Oh god.
The Batman trailer.
Wait, is that Jared Leto?
Yeah, Jared Leto.
You know that man started a cult? It's called the Cult of Mars, named after his band.
30 Seconds to Mars. Fucking hell.
DC fandom was interesting.
I
kind of liked what they was basically letting out and saying, like all the previews for Black Adam.
That looks amazing.
Black Adam, that first little bit, holy fucking shit! It was so good.
Like Shazam is gonna confront him and go, "Oh no, I'm in trouble."
Shazam's gonna run the fucking other way.
Billy, where are you going?
No. All you're gonna hear is basically just running, and then just hear, "Nope." Then all of a sudden, like he goes around a corner, Shazam, and then he's still running, and then he's just like, "Where did he go?"
Then again, the whole family's Shazam now.
Yeah, the whole family's Shazam. Which Fury of the Gods, you've got Helen Mirren and Lucy Liu.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Being those gods.
Mm-hmm. Talk
Oh,
about
you've
power.
got a good movie on your hands.
I'm
I
looking forward
love
to that
Lucy
one.
Liu. Lucy Liu is just an amazing actress.
Oh,
Because
wow.
I ended up rewatching Why Women Kill.
Oh, speaking of DC,
Yes.
the Suicide Squad was amazing. You guys haven't seen it, have you?
I haven't seen it, no.
It's so good. It's so fucking good. Like, everything about it was so good. The pacing, the story, the music, the fucking music. Oh God, thank you, James Gunn. Thank you, you beautiful bastard. You. The acting, fucking Harley. This is the best version of Harley Quinn in cinema, in my opinion. Like, easily.
I mean, they got the right actress for Harley Quinn.
No, I mean, in
they
terms of
cast
like,
her.
I mean, in terms of characterization and outfits. Because in the first Suicide Squad movie, she was just a ditzy blonde wearing like a
Skimpy.
outfit. And I'm like, that's not Harley. Harley's smarter than that. And then like we finally see Harley in all of her glory in this movie. I'm like, God, that's so awesome. There's a scene in the movie where she has like 2 assault rifles and she's shooting people like Wolfenstein style. You know what I mean? And she's gunning down a bunch of like soldiers. I'm like, this is. I am so attracted to you right now.
Jesus.
Murder gets me, man. Mass murder gets me.
Morbius.
Oh my god.
Okay.
There's a reason why I'm so attracted to Michael Myers.
I may have just watched the Morbius trailer.
We just watched the Morbius trailer.
Yeah. But no, yeah, watch the Suicide Squad. It's so good.
Which one?
James Gunn's one, the one that came out this year.
I mean, is it director's cut? No.
No, it's normal. It's the
Wait, there's
Suicide
2, isn't there? So
Yep, the second one.
just watch the second one. Don't watch the first one.
Yeah, you're good. You know, I don't watch the first one. You're fine if you don't watch the first one.
I think DC have definitely, like, even though Marvel's had quite a good year, DC have also had quite a good year.
Yeah, DC right now has just been like just doing their own thing at the moment. I quite enjoyed Zack Snyder's Justice League, even though it's long as hell.
I actually haven't seen that yet.
You need to like just if you're gonna
watch
watch
it. Is it good?
It's really good. It's shockingly really good. You need to make the time for it though, because it's a 4-hour movie, and you need.
I got time.
Watch the fucking movie though.
I'll sit here and draw and have the movie on the other screen.
No. You have to like watch it like.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
Because everything in that movie like has a purpose. Everything in the movie has a purpose.
Okay. Okay. I'm into that.
But yeah, I think I hated Godzilla versus Kong, but that's a topic for another day.
Mortal Kombat did come out this year as well. I forgot.
That was a fun one.
I liked it. Everyone hated it.
I liked it too.
It's because it's condemned by the video game movie curse.
Yeah, that's true. Oh god, speaking of video game movies, Uncharted and Resident Evil look awful to me. I'm sorry.
Uncharted, I'm willing to give a chance because I think Tom Holland is slightly getting Nathan Drake right.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, it's a young Nathan Drake. I don't have a problem with Tom Holland as Nathan Drake. He's supposed to be a young Nathan Drake. I have a problem with
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg in particular. Yeah, he's like, that's not Sully. That's just Mark Wahlberg. That's Marky. That's Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I think that's what they're called. Where are we going with this?
What
is happening?
We're going on a roller coaster.
Roller coaster ride.
What's another good thing that I've seen? It's a recent.
I'm just like talking movie trailers or things we're interested in seeing, things we're gonna see. No Way Home.
Fuck yes.
Can I rant about that?
Go on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go for it, Danny.
Now I feel bad now. Should I?
You should. Go on.
Okay. Fuck that movie and all it stands for. What the fuck are they thinking? Why are they doing the multiverse so early into Peter Parker's career? Why? It's not even proper multiverse. It's Tobey and Andrew and the fucking villains from those movies. They were so lazy. They're so lazy to fucking bring in their like new villains from the comics. They're like, hey, you know what would be a good idea? Because we're Disney and we only focus on nostalgia now. Let's bring back the movies from the villains from the 70s. Oh god, Yasmin's disappeared now. Am I still on? I'm still on.
My mic is still on. I'm just laughing in the distance.
They're like, oh yeah, let's bring back all the fucking villains from the previous movies, the better movies, the fucking way better movies, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna bring in everyone because we don't know what the fuck we're doing because we're so fucking lazy that now it's like, oh. Well, there's a tired trope now for having the Spider-Man villains be connected to Tony Stark. Who should they be connected to now? Instead of it being this version of Peter Parker's, it's another universe of Peter Parker's. And I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? The moment I saw Doc Ock show up in the trailer, I was like, God, you know what? No, I hope this movie I hope something bad happens to this movie. And then I saw the official poster for the fucking movie, and guess who's on there? The Green Goblin. He is dead. He is fucking dead. How is he alive? I don't understand.
It's so called the multiverse.
I am so fucking frustrated. No, he is dead. He got stabbed.
Counterpoint.
I swear to God, I should bring up the orb thing.
Okay. Here's the thing with the multiverse. You can pick them up from any time period, even if they have been dead, even if they've been killed. Literally, like, with the whole Captain Carter thing, with the whole thingy. You can pick them up from different situations. You can just pick them up when they're still alive.
But it's so lazy. It's so fucking lazy. I just, like, we could have told an interesting story with this version of Peter Parker, with his fucking identity being out. When that, you know how easy that plot point could get solved? Get one of the Skrulls to just come in and go like, hey, I'm Peter Parker, and then have Spider-Man stand next to him and be like, all right, they're actually not related to each other. Okay, cool. We don't have to deal with this plot point anymore. But now they're gonna run with it, and then they're doing fucking the comic book One More Day, where he's trying to erase the fact that people know who he is. And it's gonna, you know how that movie's gonna end? Everyone's just gonna forget about him. Fucking MJ is gonna forget about him, Ned, his aunt, and this is gonna be like a fresh start for the motherfucker. But it's like, you don't need to do this! You don't! You fucking don't! You really fucking don't! And don't get me started on the fucking fan theories that Doctor Strange is Morbius. I am sick of Morbius now. I'm fucking sick of him. I hope everyone who made those theories, I hope you have a horrible fucking day. I'm done! I am so done with this lazy fucking studio.
Oh my god! Can I come out now?
Daredevil got canceled. Daredevil and Punisher got canceled.
He said to Jessica Jones. That was a good show.
Jessica Jones is the only one that had a proper finale. Sadly. Because Kevin Feige is that much of a small dick little idiot that he thinks he's God or something.
I'm gonna go back under here now.
I'm having.
I am now slightly terrified.
I am having my Joker moment now.
Okay.
Say goodbye to our channel.
Well, this is the end of Blue Minds. This is our very, very last episode.
Hold on. Why is Yasmin moved to the bottom of my screen?
Because
I turned my thingy off, so move me back.
Have you guys seen Inside yet?
Inside?
Yeah, by Bo Burnham.
No.
I haven't, no.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, fuck Marvel right now. God, I'm so tired of Marvel right now.
Okay. My opinion on No Way Home, I'm willing to give it a shot. All the theories can go fuck themselves because I don't want to know about it because it's probably not going to be what they think it's going to be.
I hope to God that Toby and Andrew don't show up at all. I really do.
Andrew said he doesn't know a thing about it.
Yeah, I know. But there were some pictures that got leaked today.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're photoshopped. I hope they're
There's a picture of
photoshopped.
Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield
And
next to each
Toby
other
and with
in
Toby.
Spider-Man outfits.
And I hope
Can
that's
I have a look at these
photoshopped.
pictures just because I'm very good at telling whether something's photoshopped or not?
Go for it. I hope it's photoshopped. I really do.
I want to. Can someone?
I don't think it is.
And I hope
Andrew
the movie disappoints everyone, because it's disappointed me already. And I don't like to judge films before I've seen them, but in this one instance, plus the Resident Evil movie, no.
I'm trying to find these photos.
Should be on trending.
I'm looking at Andrew Garfield at the moment.
It was on our Spider-Man on fucking Reddit.
Just wondering, is this it?
I think so.
Now?
No,
Yeah, it's that
That's
one.
fake.
It's that one.
that's
It's that
fake.
one.
That's easily
That's
fake. Yeah, that's fake.
Thank God. Thank God.
The one I saw was not fake.
Because you can tell by the detail up here.
Yeah, but plus, look at Tom's face.
That's his face from Far From Home.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially as we haven't seen that suit in No Way Home.
Nope.
So I want to find these leaked photos. Hang on, give me a second.
I want to find the other one.
Just because I'm going to have a look for myself because I haven't seen these at all.
I'd say it's not fake, the one that I've seen.
I hope they're not in the movie. I really do. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry.
I get you completely because it's just like, if you give them a little cameo, then sure. But
Concept.
a little cameo would be all they would fucking need. Okay, what the fuck?
No. What?
I'm trying to find the leaked photos. I've just
found a leaked photo. I didn't want to see that.
okay.
Thank you.
Was it Daredevil that showed up? Was it that one?
No, it was a very, very naughty picture.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the only reason I never thought about it was because I didn't want to think about it. But then everybody's wanting it to happen so badly, and then there's obviously like, because you're wanting it to happen, it's less likely going to happen.
Are you fucking serious?
Andrew Garfield and James Corden Photoshop is Photoshop. The Way Home Post movie is Photoshop. Everything is Photoshop. The whole world.
I thought Twitter was meant to block all this shit.
I mean, it's Twitter. They can only do so much.
Yeah,
It's more like fucking porn if you type in Tom Holland leaked.
Oh no, Twitter allows porn on their site.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that'll explain the dick pics then.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not kidding either. Not even close to joking.
But with all this madness with leaks and stuff, you see, I get your point, Denny. I get why you don't want it to happen.
Same.
But at the same time, it's inevitable for it to happen.
I mean,
because of everybody requesting it.
But I mean, at least do it proper, you know. At least give us Miles and Gwen and
give us them all.
Yeah.
Do it the way you did Into the Spider-Verse.
Into Spider-Verse, because that to me, like, that is proper multiverse or Spider-Verse, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? That to me, when I saw Into the Spider-Verse for the first time, and they fucking brought in all those versions of
I loved Into
Spider-Man.
the Spider-Verse.
It was
Same.
so well done, and it was so diverse in terms of like character, because you had Miles and you had Peter B. Parker, which is my favorite interpretation of Spider-Man ever. Then you had Peter Porker, the little pig. Had Spider-Man Noir. You had anime Spider-Man. I forgot what her name was. And it was just all well done. It was a very well done movie, and you actually got to feel for the core characters, especially for Miles. You know, especially when his uncle died at the hands of the Kingpin. You actually felt that, but here, it just feels, if they are doing it
Fake.
like this, it feels lazy, because one, you're gonna
It's giving
ruin
it to the fans.
you're gonna ruin Doc Ock's character arc, right, in Spider-Man 2, because he goes from being, a scientist who has everything to a madman who has nothing, to at the end redeeming himself, right? You're basically erasing that arc if you keep him alive and you make him the villain. Green Goblin was a good man who went mad because everything was failing around him. And you're ruining those character arcs by bringing them back to life. You don't need to do that. Like, do Miles. Stop being lazy already. People love Miles now.
Maybe people absolutely love Miles.
Maybe people didn't initially love him in the comics at first, but because of Spider-Verse and because of the PlayStation games right now, people love Miles. People want more of Miles. People want to see Miles. I want to see Miles. Okay? Yeah. And they're just being lazy going about this. That's my biggest issue, is that they're not willing to risk it all. Like, one thing, if there's one thing I have to say about Eternals, is that Chloe Zhao took a lot of risks with those characters, and just told a fantastic story with it.
Yeah.
She knew that she didn't want this to be another Marvel movie, and for the most part, it isn't just another Marvel movie. It's a really good movie. But with Spider-Man No Way Home, it just, with everything that I've been hearing about it and with everything that I've seen, I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't be excited for this. I just can't. And again, I'm not the type of person who's going to judge something because that I haven't seen it. I'm still going to go watch it because I'm a dumbass.
I'm going to watch it just because for my own expectations, because I set my own via what I see via a trailer. I shut out everybody else's, because at the end of the day, it's what I want to think.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I don't listen to reviews on games anymore.
Looking at you.
And stuff like that.
Looking at the Last of Us situation. God damn it. These fucking people. But yeah, it's just, this one is just a special thing to me, because it does genuinely feel lazy. It genuinely feels lazy to me. And again, I don't like judging things before they've been seen. Like, I have a coworker, I already told you guys about this coworker, who isn't willing to see the new Bond movie or the new Indiana Jones movie because of what some schmuck said on the internet. And and I'm like,
if you're really excited for something, don't look at Rotten Tomatoes beforehand. Don't look at reviews beforehand. Go and see it in your own time, because at the end of the day, you can't let other people's words guide what you think.
It's not just Rotten Tomatoes, because Rotten Tomatoes, like, everyone talks shit about Rotten Tomatoes, but they're not really that bad, if we're being honest.
They're not that bad, I agree, but
my issue,
if something is just rotten, they won't see it.
Yeah. Oh, I disagree with that, because people will just see anything. The general audience will see anything. It's people like me and whoever else, we like actually look at that score and go, "This is good. This is not good. This is worth our time." And on occasion, if there's something that looks fun and has a round score, we'll probably still go watch it. But I have more of an issue with people on the internet who just like to talk shit, like Geeks and Gamers, The Quartering, all the other like anti-SJW YouTubers who like to talk shit and spread rumors about everything. I mean, again, I bring up the Last of Us situation. Like, look what happened to that game. When that game got leaked, all those fucking YouTubers, all those anti-SJW YouTubers were just shitting on that game left and right.
Yep.
For no fucking reason. For no reason other than like, oh, it's woke, and spoilers, Joel dies at the beginning. And then, I'm sorry. And then, oh, Abby, Abby, because it was rumored that there's a trans character, and they immediately thought it was Abby because she's like buff, right? And that's bullshit to me. But again, going back to Spider-Man in this instance, it's just I don't know anymore. I'm tired.
I don't know. I'm tired. I love it.
I'll go on to Ghostbusters Afterlife just because, like, apparently it's not a flop.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've just seen a trailer for it. Actually, it looks pretty decent.
That's okay to me.
Looks pretty decent. I think it's been well scored on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wait, is it out?
It's out next week.
Oh shit, dude. Okay.
Because I know someone who's reviewed it who's very fair in their reviews.
I would actually like to see that.
Let me just see. Ghostbusters Afterlife. Because the reviews dropped, so I would think the Rotten Tomato score would be out. Ghostbusters 71.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
It's not bad, dude.
No.
Of
course. I'm just looking at the Rotten Tomatoes overall at the moment, just because like a lot of movies are going to be coming out. Tick Tick Boom, I do want to see.
The Tragedy of Macbeth. I'm so looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
I kind of knew Clifford the Big Red Dog was kind of going to go to 50%.
It's Clifford. It's fucking Clifford.
Yep.
Yeah, all these pictures look fake as fuck.
Yeah.
Plus, it says that Tom Holland is adamant that the other two are not in that film.
When Tom Holland is adamant about something, he fucking means it.
Exactly.
like the whole.
I'll tell you what I want, and I hope to God that these rumors about Toby and Andrew are not true. I just want a character story for this version of Spider-Man, because I feel like we haven't gotten that yet. We had a little bit of it in Homecoming, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Peter learning to grow the fuck up and taking more responsibility on, right?
Yeah.
And I like that in Homecoming. I think Homecoming is a great movie. I disagree with whenever people say that, Homecoming isn't a good Spider-Man movie. It's a fucking great Spider-Man movie.
It is.
It is a good movie.
But like Far From Home, I feel like we didn't get that. I feel like so much of it was so rushed.
Far From Home was mainly focusing on Spider-Man becoming his own in a way, because obviously he didn't have Iron Man there. So he was trying to get over Iron Man's death, mainly.
I mean, the whole thing, to what you were saying before. That wasn't
touched upon a lot.
What you were saying before was Spider-Man becoming his own. He already became his own in Homecoming.
He did.
And in Spider-Man Far From Home, I would have liked, and I don't mean like make it a dark, gritty, sad, depressing fucking movie, but like I would have liked to have them explore more of Peter Parker's grief with Tony Stark.
Like, why can't he visit the like, one thing I would have wanted to see is him actually recollect his mom and dad.
Yeah, or even Uncle Ben for that instance. And the whole
Uncle Ben's not been mentioned.
Yeah, and the whole plot point with like Peter and MJ was so out of left field for me, where they're like, "I'm gonna ask about MJ." I'm like, "Where did this come from?"
Yeah, it came out of nowhere initially.
Yeah, and I'm like, I hope
we knew MJ liked Peter,
but Peter didn't like MJ. Peter liked Liz. They had no real connection in Homecoming.
Peter liked Liz at the time, and it's just like, okay, where's this come from all of a sudden? How have you gotten to liking her?
Like, they should have taken their time with this. Like, my perfect version of Far From Home, and this is, I don't like doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm a pretentious piece of shit, is for that relationship to work, Ned would not have to have grown up. He would not have to get snapped, right? He would have to have grown up and gone to live his life, right? Gone off to college. Aunt May shouldn't have been snapped either. It should the only important person that should have gotten snapped with Peter should have been MJ. Because that you'll build a dynamic there, you'll build a relationship there between the two, right? Because they're like, oh shit, all of our friends got to grow up and we're stuck like.
And it would literally stick them together.
and we'll just stick them together, and they'd have more of a more of a relationship with each other. And then the whole thing with Mysterio was just so stupid. I'm sorry. The twist with like Barf, I'm like, that's why you're mad now. That's why you're mad. At least fucking. Wait, this is.
Oh shit!
It fucking better be, Tom. It fucking better be. And again, I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I like him as Spider-Man. I really do.
Just to basically say to the people what Lou has typed. Basically, he said that Tom Holland has said that Spider-Man No Way Home is brutal and the best Spider-Man film they've ever made. It's not fun. This film, it's dark and it's sad.
And I hope that's what it is. I really do.
Also,
yeah.
And if they're able to achieve that,
well, that trailer's going to cover up a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think that trailer is basically a cover-up because they're basically putting an initial story together. I don't think it's going to be the thing that pulls through the movie, though.
Mm-hmm. It's like a very like brief moment where they're, they show up for like a little bit of the time, and they're like, okay. I hope that's what it is. I hope that Doc Ock and Green Goblin are only there for a little bit. I really do. But I just want to see a genuine, like, just character study. Because that's what I love about the Raimi movies, including Spider-Man 3. I don't even think Spider-Man 3 is that bad. It's just Venom that fucking tanks it all down. Thanks, Avi Arad, you piece of shit. But those movies were like, they were character studies of Peter Parker and what he has to go through on a daily basis. But yeah, that's my rant.
Tom Holland continues to state that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are not in Spider-Man Far From Home. People don't believe me when I say that Maguire and Garfield are not coming back, but people are going to have to believe me at some point.
Watch. If the movie comes out and they don't show up, people are going to be so fucking pissed. They're going to be so fucking pissed.
Yeah, but Tom said it.
Tom's fucking said it. And his
Tom fucking said it.
Tom is spoiler central. Yeah. We know he's spoiler central. But if he's giving that, and he's allowed to give that, because Kevin and people have not told him otherwise, then that's correct. Because what would be an even bigger fuck you would be if Kevin Feige just said, guys, can you stop?
Exactly.
And literally reiterated what Tom said. Because if it came from Kevin, then they'd shut up.
It's gonna get Last Jedi'd, definitely. There's a lot of like Last Jedi. A lot of the reason people hated it, not just because of SJW and Luke, whatever the fuck they want to say, because their theories didn't come true about Snoke and whoever. And they're like, oh shit, they're gonna hate it. If this is true, that
one thing is not.
We're gonna get videos for 2 years talking about No Way Home. This is
when people get annoyed about stuff like that, just because they want their theories to be true, but they completely disregard what the story is.
Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes it's an actually really good fucking story.
Yeah.
So when people do that, like with Last Jedi, obviously Snoke not being revealed as this big like character that everybody wanted, the story was still there.
Yeah. And it
just got thrown out just because of one character.
Yeah. And then what else? Fucking I don't know. I hate it's why like the whole Morbius thing pisses me off whenever people talk about him. Like I'd rather, if you're gonna do Morbius, do Ghost Rider. That's the perfect way to introduce him.
Ghost Rider needs
Ghost Rider.
Like because that's the perfect way to introduce Morbius. He's the literal devil. So if you're gonna introduce him, don't do it through like WandaVision or Loki or these other movies. Do it through Ghost Rider. Like get Johnny Blaze in this motherfucker. Have him be like, all right, writer, you have this person that you need to take in, right? Because he's the devil's bounty hunter. Just do that. Don't be afraid to do Ghost Rider. Just do Ghost Rider. Like this whole.
There's so many characters they can do that would kind of like perfectly tell someone else's story.
Yeah. This whole thing where like, oh, Doctor Strange is actually Morbius. I'm like, I fucking hate you people so much.
I didn't even hear that, but at the same time, it sounds pathetic and stupid. Only because Doctor Strange is Doctor Strange. He's always going to be Doctor Strange. So there's nothing that's going to change about Doctor Strange.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
Doctor Strange hasn't had that character arc like he does in the comics, where he's like cautious about the magic he uses. Like Doctor Strange in this universe is still reckless. He's
still a reckless motherfucker because he hasn't become Sorcerer Supreme yet.
He's gonna learn that in Multiverse of Madness as Sam Raimi uses him like a fucking rag doll and tosses him everywhere. Yep. If you haven't seen Evil Dead, you don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's just like
literally Doctor Strange is gonna suffer.
Yes, God, please, Sam. If he isn't thrown around like a fucking rag doll and have blood poured all over him, please do that. Please, I'm begging you.
I mean, it's gonna be
It's gonna be a horror.
Yeah, I love Sam Raimi. I'm sorry, I love Sam Raimi. I love his Evil Dead movies more than I do his Spider-Man movies. I actually got to see Evil Dead in theaters last month for the 40th anniversary. Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah,
nice.
It was a good time. Bruce Campbell had like a little speech before the movie, which was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a good time. But
I'm gonna slightly change the film now. Okay, unless you had another point, Danny.
Oh no, it's just I already went on that long ass rant.
I'm gonna bring up Sing 2 only because the official trailer came out this week, and I had already watched the teaser, and I think it's gonna hit people in the feels because there's one scene in the first trailer where you just see Reese Witherspoon's character, I can't remember her name, Rosita, is just crying next to the bathtub. And then you have Taron Egerton's character, Johnny, shaking like a leaf. I think it's going to touch on the prices of fame a little bit, just because they did that big show at the end of the first movie. And they're trying to get into the big times. So they're going to learn about all the pressures that come with it. And I think anxiety is going to play a big part.
Interesting.
Fears and being afraid.
Okay.
I think it's going to be spectacular. And
I've not seen the first one.
But the first Sing, definitely worth watching. Absolutely fucking watch it.
Okay. I'll watch it. I'll give it a go.
Yeah. Matthew McConaughey plays a koala.
Okay, now I'm definitely watching it.
Yeah. Taron Egerton's character is a gorilla, sorry. You've got Rosita being a pig who has a ton of children.
Oh, Jesus.
You've also got Nick Kroll being Piggy Power. I don't remember his name. Oh, Gunther, I think it was.
Gunther.
I think. Because you hear, I'm going to get spicy, no? I can't do the voice accurately, but you just hear that. Scarlett Johansson's in it playing a porcupine. And then you've got Tori Kelly, who's the elephant, who was in the first movie tackling stage fright.
Ah, okay.
So,
okay.
I think this movie is going to be mostly about the pressures of fame and what comes with having to perform and give everything and all.
I can get behind that.
Especially is like one thing that got me was Bono is in it, and he's playing a lion, and basically they've said is basically Clay Calloway hasn't been seen in this many years. And I think it's gonna urge to his wife, who, by the looks of the photos, I feel will have passed away at some point. So he's very much in that depth of just like, what's my music now? And having family and losing out. So prices of fame and anxiety are definitely going to be touched upon. I think it's going to be really good though. Because I was just looking at the trailers just like, oh no, I don't like seeing Rosita cry.
Oh. No.
Yeah.
Don't like people crying.
Nah. I think the animated industry has been killing it this year.
Oh yeah, I started watching this show on Netflix called Arcane, which is like a League of Legends.
I want to see
show.
that.
I've only seen the
people have
first
been hyping
episode,
that to high heaven,
and it's really good. It's starring Haley Steinfeld.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen the
fantastic
trailer.
actress.
The trailer looks so.
She deserves more credit than she's given.
Yeah, she does.
The only way I knew about this is because Laura Bailey posted a picture of all the Critical Role cast.
Oh my god!
There for some reason.
For some ungodly reason, have you? I saw the show Scenes of a Marriage Day adaptation for that, and the moment I saw that picture and like I saw her and Travis together, I was like, you know what? I want to do something fucked up with Laura Bailey and Travis Willingham. I want to kill off one of them at one point in a movie. I'm gonna give Travis cancer.
You can't do that to Lou.
The last thing he does before he dies is send a
Louis. Oh
no! The last thing his character will do is send him is make a video.
Danny, I am lingering over the mute button.
Okay, no, in all seriousness, though, those two I would like to direct one day. Them, Troy, who else? Sydney Sweeney. If you don't know who that is, she's one of the main characters in Euphoria. Or have you guys seen the show Everything Sucks yet on Netflix?
No.
God damn it. Okay, she's a good actress. She's also very pretty. Very, very pretty. God damn it. Rahul Kohli. I want to work with him so bad. What's this?
Wales.
Okay, no.
The photo ops are on sale tomorrow, yes.
I want to work with Rahul Kohli so bad.
I know, he's cool. I love that dude.
Have you seen Midnight Mass?
I have seen Midnight Mass.
So
have you
good!
Seen iZombie?
I have not. But I want to talk about Midnight Mass because nobody's talking about Midnight Mass, and I fucking hate Squid Game so much right now.
It's brilliant.
It's so good. Oh God,
it's weird though.
But Midnight Mass?
Yeah.
I like the twist. Have you seen it yet, Yasmin?
Oh fuck.
Okay, Lou.
I don't think I'll watch it just because me and scary stuff don't mix.
Okay.
It's
Lou.
I wouldn't say it's scary, yes.
It's I guess it depends on what your horror intake is.
Yeah.
Lou, the scene in episode 5 at the very end, you know what I'm talking about, right? That fucking got me real bad. That got me real bad. I'm like, because I wasn't gonna binge watch the whole show that day.
Yeah, I did that as well.
But after that, I was like, what the fuck? What's happening? I can't just turn this off now.
Yeah.
Flanagan, you bastard. But no, I want to work with those specific actors. I want to just put them in like a scene together and just like work with them and come up with something really cool. Yeah. I'm gonna kill Travis Willingham.
Oh, I was thinking of something a minute ago.
Nice. I'm also gonna kill him too.
Oh, I was thinking of something a minute ago. Thinking of.
Make me cry.
He'll be fine. He won't actually die.
Yeah, but I can't. I wouldn't be able to watch him die in a program either.
I feel that.
Okay. I watched a Netflix movie this year that I pretty much enjoyed. Night Books.
Okay.
I haven't really talked about it, but Night Books is about a kid who gets abducted by a witch.
Sounds good.
And basically, to survive, he has to tell her a scary story every night.
Okay.
And yeah, he finds this girl called Yasmin.
Of course.
Nice.
Although it's spelt Yasmin.
Yes.
Here's the thing. I know there are different pronunciations the name, but when it's literally spelled Yasmin,
Yasmin.
Jasmine.
Mm.
Or like, because sometimes they've spelt it Yazmin or Yasmine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how it's pronounced Yasmin.
No, I know what you mean.
But they can do whatever they want. That's fine. It's just a little bugbear I had. But I enjoyed the movie because they were basically trying to figure out a way out of there. And there's a whole thing at the end of the movie which explains a lot. It has a good story behind it.
Okay.
It's got good context.
I'll check it out.
It is slightly
out.
terrifying, though. It is slightly terrifying.
As long as there's no clowns, I'm happy.
There's no clowns, I can confirm that.
Thank you. Because Dumbo fucked me over royally with that one.
Yeah, Dumbo.
Thanks, Dumbo.
God damn it, Dumbo.
Have you seen... Oh, shit, what's it called? Just fucking watched it last night. It's The Witcher on Netflix.
Oh, is it the animated?
But it's the cartoon one with Vesemir.
Animated.
It's really good.
I haven't seen it.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
Vesemir's hot. And that's a cartoon.
He's dead.
Why? Why are you all dead?
I'm a very nihilistic person. I need help. I need to seek a therapist.
I love you, Danny.
Six Flags has really fucked me up, guys. I hate it. I hate working there so much.
We need you in like chats more often. We need you just to talk to us more often.
The only thing that's keeping me from crying now is I'm meeting Troy in 11 days.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're meeting Troy in 11 days.
Yeah,
I'm Roger.
And Roger Clark?
We're meeting so many people in 11 days.
Oh God, I wish I could do that.
I'm meeting Wade in 11, 10, 9 days.
Yeah.
Does Wade have a place to
You'll
stay?
see me in 10 days.
Here.
Or
Oh,
11.
staying there with you. Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's staying here.
Literally, I'm probably going to turn on video chat and then just go, Wade is there. Oh, fuck.
Wade's like, all right, guys, time for a D&D. It's time to torture you all mentally.
I will look at him and just go, no.
Well, he'll be on the plane, so we won't be able to play D&D.
There's not going to be a D&D next week. I'm not going to be at D&D this week.
Damn it, the one time I'm available and you bastards are gone. I see how it is. Oh.
There's something called life.
I know. Yeah, no, I don't have a life actually. I work at Six Flags.
Sorry, Danny.
I work a fucking minimum wage job at a fucking amusement park. My life is
but you're still a stage tech.
That is true. I am a stage tech.
You're not running the fucking rides.
That is true. I'd rather be doing this than running the rides. If I were running the rides, I might get on the tracks.
Jesus.
Wade, how you doing, man? How you doing? I hope you're doing great. I'm sorry. This is gonna be a bitch to edit. This is already almost 2 hours long.
Oh
no, not another one. Fuck.
We've already got a 2-hour one for
All right.
We got a 2-hour one from Kay.
one more movie that I want to talk about that I saw that I thought was really good and really fucked me up emotionally.
Okay, go on.
Then.
It's this movie called The Nighthouse. It's starring what's her name? Rebecca Hall. If you don't know who she is, she was in The Prestige. She was Christian Bale's wife, and I think that's all I remember.
Oh, that's her in The Prestige.
Yeah, that's her in The Prestige.
Nice.
And the movie, I thought initially it was going to be like another like haunted house movie, but it looked more creative, so it piqued my interest. And then I see the movie.
Uh-oh.
And I haven't stopped thinking about it because it fucked me up to my core.
What, really?
Yeah, it terrified me because it wasn't just like Do you guys give a shit about any spoilers about this movie? Do you have any interest in watching this? No.
Well, considering it just terrified you, no.
Okay, cool. So here's the thing. The movie is like, it seems like your typical haunted house movie. And they start going into details about like the occult, and there might be something in the house, and maybe it's like her husband's spirit, or maybe it's not, or maybe it's something else. And then as the movie progresses, we finally get to the part to where the thing that was coming after her decides to show itself, right? And you think, oh, it's the devil, right? Because he has like the red lighting on him. And he's sitting there like, oh, I am what you felt when you had, because the main character had like a near-death incident.
Okay.
He's like, I'm what you saw when you die. And she's like, that doesn't make sense. I didn't see anything. And he just looks at her and goes, exactly. It's death that's coming after her.
Wait. Remind me of the movie name again.
The Nighthouse.
The Nighthouse. Okay.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah. And it isn't the devil. It isn't anything. It's death. It's actual death that's coming after her. Not anything else. It's like death personified.
That's so scary.
And it shook me to my core. Because usually it's like, it's going to be like the cult or something, right? There's going to be a cult.
I have seen the trailer for this, and I basically noped the fuck out because I knew it was going to terrify me, but I knew it was fantastic.
When that twist happened, like, I started shaking. I was like, oh, God, this is fucked.
I might watch it, like, have you ever seen... with the lights on?
Have you ever seen, what's it called? The Final Destination movies?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've seen all them.
It's basically like that, but like a lot more.
I like the Final Destination movies. I'm not gonna lie.
The weird thing is with the plot and linking it to the devil.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like when you were saying about the plot initially. I thought you were talking about Malignant for a second.
Oh no, not
because Malignant. Because like even though I haven't seen it, it has kind of a similar thing with like the devil and haunting somebody. Just like imaginary friend Gabriel.
I'm not gonna spoil that movie. You have to watch it because the twist at the end is so good. But because like the Nighthouse, I know you guys would just be like shaking, like cold sweating and shit. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
But this movie, it genuinely terrified me because it does. Horror movies usually never go that way, especially with like haunted house movies, because it's always like something, right? It's always the devil, or it's a cult or whatever, right? Like Hereditary, it's like it was a cult that was fucking with them. Like the Paranormal Activity movies. But this one was like, nah, it's just straight up death. Like, yeah, it's coming after her. It's fucked. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up like twist. I'm like, yo, that's messed up, man. Yeah. Let's see this again when it comes out on DVD. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. It's perfect horror in my opinion.
Yeah.
Horror is supposed to like shake you to your core, and this movie shook me to my core. Not a lot of horror movies have done that as of recent.
Jesus.
I realized what I wanted to talk about, and that was the 2 Ryan Reynolds movies that came out this year.
Ooh, Free Man. That was a fun one.
Free Guy.
Free Guy and the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
Fucking yes.
Mate.
Whoever edited the Hitman's Bodyguard's first trailer deserves a fucking bonus.
They do.
That film was fucking classic.
Fucking Britney Spears put in Hit Me Baby One More Time, and it was fucking genius.
That was a good one. So
well, and it's a good it's an actually pretty good movie, and it just makes me love Salma Hayek even more as well.
Salma Hayek is amazing.
I loved her character in the first movie, because basically just hearing her swearing at people, just like, motherfucker, get the fuck out myself.
Oh my god, I love those movies. Those are fun movies to watch.
They are funny movies.
It's centered kind of a bit more around having his wife, and I love Salma Hayek just playing that part. She's so good.
Yeah, because he's basically looking after his wife, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then what was it? Free Guy? Oh my god.
Free Guy.
I haven't seen it.
Inventive. It's on Disney Plus currently. So I really enjoyed it, and it's full of beautiful cameos as well.
Oh,
It's
wait, I know
basically-
Jack's in it.
Jacksepticeye is in it, yeah. Dan TM is in it.
When I saw the streamers, I kind of cringed a little bit because it was just so.
But at the same time, it's kind of what it needs, just because it's proving it's a video game world.
Yeah.
And Guy is supposed to be an NPC in a video game.
I like the twist that the character was like programmed by what's his name, the other lead guy.
Mm,
You know who I'm talking about, right? The other programmer.
yeah,
Where he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Lou."
they can't hear us, so
I'm
it's
so
fine.
fucking sorry. And that he, was like the moment like he made contact with her character, the other character.
Yeah.
Like he finally started to like become more self-aware.
Mm,
I genuinely like that twist. I thought it was a pretty
yeah.
good twist. What was the fucking can you still hear it? Can you hear us?
I can hear
You
you
can hear
now.
us now.
Okay.
I just love the cameos and just basically like one thing I loved was like obviously not big spoiler, but it's on the internet forever. Just basically hearing Chris Evans just going, "What the shit?"
Jacksepticeye is in it as well.
Fucking wild how Troy Baker showed up at one point.
What? Disney Plus.
I'm
Disney.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, don't do that to me.
That would have been funny though. That would have been funny. It was what Jacksepticeye. It was Pokemon. That was a weird time. It was fucking Ninja. Why was Ninja in that movie?
Wait, Ninja was in it.
Yeah. Ninja was in it. But no, it's a good movie. It's a really good movie.
It is a good movie. It's a great look at what a video game movie should be.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the
that-
fuck?
Especially from a video game world.
Yeah.
There's a new Ghostbusters Afterlife clip on YouTube,
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, because it comes out on Friday.
and
Okay.
it looks creepy.
I believe it comes out on Friday.
Yeah.
Or it's next week, I don't remember.
Wade, if you're listening to this, we're sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Slimer.
But
We still-
yeah, I think we've covered a lot of ground.
Slimer's eating a fire hydrant.
I got angry at one point. Salute.
Bless you.
I got really angry at one point.
We will be sending you a care package immediately.
Please, I need help.
But yeah, I think we've done enough coverage. So thank you, Danny, for being here.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
I've got to. Yeah, share screen.
Fuck's sake.
This is what Slimer looks like.
Oh no. What the actual Danny's walked out. No! Slime is supposed to look more slimy.
So tired. Just seeing that made me want to call out work today, but I can't.
I'm sorry. Slimer looks like a chunky baby that's green.
Slimer looks like me when I wake up. Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I'm going, "You ugly bastard."
Way, thank you for watching.
We love you,
today's
Danny.
episode.
Maybe I
Thank
should
you,
take
Danny,
my
for
life.
being on. It may have been full of rants and everything, but we always value you.
Thank you
Exactly.
very much. I appreciate it.
We
Wait,
like
I'm
rants.
sorry if I got really angry at one point. I hurt your ears. I do
Oh
apologize.
yeah.
Headphone users warning. We're
turn
gonna have to put in a
down.
warning in front of it.
Yeah,
But yeah, thank you for being here with us, Danny. We really appreciate it.
we do.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Anytime.
We would
please.
love to have you back
need-
again.
Yeah.
I need stuff to do. I'm all alone up here. Please, anytime, please.
Aw.
But if you want to see more from Danny, where can they find you?
Currently I don't have any projects going on at the moment. I'm focused on work and getting a short film together. But my socials are on Instagram. Just search up my name, Danny Madrigal, and you'll find me.
Easy to find.
Easy to find. I'm not on Twitter all that often anymore, so don't look for me on Twitter.
Okay.
On the occasional, I decided to post a very strange tweet.
And then someone just go, "Are you okay?"
I look forward to them ones.
I remember I posted that one tweet, and then like everyone started messaging me. I'm like, where do all these messages come from? Oh, that's right. I was suicidal that day.
Also, if you want to see more from Blue Minds, then click on the subscribe button, follow all of our socials, blah de blah de blah de blah.
And if you don't subscribe, I'll find where you fucking live.
First, folks, you heard it here first.
Yep.
But to end the episode properly, that's Lou.
But we didn't do the notification bell.
Oh shit! Lou, tell the good people what they need to do if they subscribe.
Hit the notification bell and you'll get notified.
Ow, 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 ow.
Was it loud?
Yes, it was loud.
That's why I moved that microphone back. It would have been even louder. Sorry, Danny.
That's what you get.
When you let your heart win. Whoa.
But that has been Lou.
That has been Yaz. No, it
And
hasn't.
thank you, Danny, once again, and we will see you guys soon.
Danny's down here. I'm patting him on the head. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.